Everybody, welcome back to the Monguli Show. We are live. We've been recording a couple videos with a couple other content creators tonight, so we've been sitting in this chair for quite some time already, but this is our first time actually going live, saying hello to everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. Got some stuff we need to get done tonight. Got some Cosmic Crucible to do, got some war to do, probably. Got some raids we need to do. We're on Incursion 2.3, desperately trying to keep up with our alliance mates. Everything is going well. Everything is turning up Millhouse. How is everybody else doing out there? Where are we at in arena? Did we get punched down? We did get punched down. We were top 15 for a little while there, but of course with this event starting, that wasn't going to last super long. If we can stay in the 20 to 50 range, I guess we'll take that, but obviously if we can get down to the lower than 20, that's where we'd like to live for this event. So let's see what we can do. The incredibly... Ooh, they're lower than us. Not as low as I'd like to go. The Super Skrull Black Knight combo is kind of hurting us. So if we can stay away from that, we'll be in better shape. It's just a matter of finding somebody... Pretty much everybody has Super Skrull at this point. So go away. We might just have to bite the bullet. We're already fighting people who aren't even in the top. So we're going to go here and not have to fight a Super Skrull and see how much that helps us. I'm just getting so many Discord messages. It's frustrating me. Oh, nope. They've been chosen by somebody else. Maybe. Your opponent's already engaged. Well, then stop showing them to us. Weird. That's a new one for me. It's going well, Hotep. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Peachy. Excellent. We are trying to figure out what to do in arena these days. We don't have a great strategy. It's kind of hit or miss, but we'll see how things go. Been recording a couple of videos already today, so have to take some time over the next couple of days to edit those and get them out, but they were fun. Did some collaborations with other content creators. Hopefully they see the light of day. But now we're just gonna relax and play some Cosmic Crucible, see how that goes. Got this new event that just came out where you need to do some blitzing, but honestly very, very, very mild blitzing, which is nice. And we care about where we're at in arena. Watch Rage's video and I still lose. I'm stuck between 5 and 9. See, I find the arena nodes are really interesting because like I've seen Rage's videos and I've seen Mobile Gamers videos and I'm just not seeing the defenses they're fighting up against. Like they're all just like a little bit different. I'm just like, it's not working for me. Like there was a one that Mobile said like he couldn't beat. And I was like, cool, well, if Mobile can't beat it, so I put it on my defense. I went down to 50 so fast. Like, people were just crushing me. And I'm like, okay. That's clearly not working. Can't be blocked or counterattacked, but it is going to not daze him either. Did get rid of his immunity, though. And he did still counterattack, so, yeah. Ooh. Is there any chance we... Oh, we actually did get rid of the Super Skrull. Okay. So where does that put us overall? Black Knight's taking some decent damage. Is there any chance he's got taunts? Probably not. I was going to say, if we could take out Apocalypse before he does his ultimate, that would be nice, but that doesn't seem likely. Go ahead. Oh, he's immune again. So yeah, the ability block won't land, but he got the exposed or whatever it's called. Nope. Can't quite delete him, though. Ooh, maybe we can. Maybe we can. All right. Apoc's ultimate goes off. We all survive it, though. Yeah, I think we're doing all right here. I think we might be doing just fine. Yeah, we win. No more Apoc? Okay. All of a sudden, I like our chances quite a bit. But I wouldn't exactly say that that was like super clean and like, oh, that's what you're trying to do every time you play. Like, I think we got a little lucky there, to be honest. But hey, I'll take luck. When luck's on our side like that, I will take it all day. $21 doesn't really change our position, but maybe we can punch up a little higher later. Now, we do have an entire day to go before that goes through again, but I'm not going to be able to play a whole lot tomorrow during the day, unfortunately. So we kind of just have to get up as high as we can and then just kind of hope. All right. Now we need to spend, I believe it's incursion energy, right? I don't know why I'm asking. I know for a fact it's incursion energy, but whatever. So we're going to go over here and drop 120 on literally nothing because I don't think I need any of these people. Or at least I don't know if I need anybody. And then we'll take a look at what Cosmic Crucible is looking like for us. Let's see. We're going against Fractius, who is... Stop it. Fractius is just above us at that 5th range. He's got us beat by not much, actually. Pretty even. Potentially doesn't have Super Scroll, but not likely. Allspark... Yeah, only by about 2 million. That's actually one of the smaller punch-ups we've done in a long time. So let's see what his defenses look like. All right. Pretty small, actually. This is gross. I don't like any of that. Yep, I don't like room 4, but everything else, we pretty much know what we're doing. Don't usually see Doom there, but I don't think that changes anything too drastically. Apocalypse there is pretty gross, but we can bring in a Super Scroll or something and make that work just fine. Interesting. All right, I won't write things down right now because that just takes a bit too much time than I've got. It's hopefully going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Where's my internet? So there we go. Let's jump over here, down to sheets. Oop, too far. And this is week number 6. We're going to have to put in a whole bunch of information because our defenses and everything changed, but so be it. Okay, so have we seen, let's see, Secret Defenders, Black Knight, and Cap. We went with Hive Mind and Super Scroll, and that wiped it out. We didn't write down the size of their teams? Oh, no. Oh, no. We usually write down those so we can see if we're actually, like, punching up or punching down. Shoot. Wasn't quite the same team, but Hive Mind actually is a little bit better here because if I remember correctly, he's got a Dormammu in there. And so if we've got Hive Mind here, then when he hits us, we can kind of ignore it a little bit. We can take away his revives. And thankfully, it's a relatively small Black Knight, so we might be okay. I guess that's true. Iron Patriot is out in the wild now, isn't he? All right. Historically, we use Superior 6 here, but realistically, I don't think we need to, considering the size of them. Although, realistically, that's probably the best place for them. Stop touching the mic. Alright, no, screw it. We are going to write things down. Sorry, guys. It just makes my life a little easier if I can sort of see it in front of me. So we got... round 1 is Extreme. 2 is Quick Hold. 3 is Hive Mind. It's just a straight Hive Mind, right? Yeah. 4 is out of time with Dormammu and... Actually, that's just it, isn't it? Oh, no, it's got that knight person. Val. It's got Val in there. Go away, Discord. Good evening, Faust. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Dorm Val. Room 5 is Gamma Doom. Is that Hefe or is that Faust? That's Faust. How you doing? Good to have you. You playing some Fortnite tonight or just about to call it a night? Stop doing that. Go away. That's Hefe. There you are. I said your name and you appeared. Pretty much just you and demons that do that. Unlimited APOC. Oh. Hotep's cheering. Appreciate you, bud. If you can, for sure. I have my own intro. All right. So what we're going to be doing here is probably Sus Hive Mind. Probably Superior 6. I know what this is, but I always blank on it. Quick hold. It's going to be Tangled Web, Kestrel, Infinity Iron Man. Who's the 5th? Who's the 5th? We've done this before. Oh, these all won. They can all be green. Nova. Nova's the 5th. Okay. Hive Minded 3 is interesting. Not sure what we do there. Gamma Dorm. Do we do new warriors still? Does that still work? Moved all my weight equipment today and cleaned out my garage. Both packed into the trailer. Are you moving that quickly or are you just getting out of the house? I didn't think you were moving for a while. Unlimited APOC. Unlimited APOC. Okay, what else we got? Grab those shards for free. Oh, Masters of Evil? Masters of Evil APOC? Yeah, I'm with you, Faust. My days of moving myself in and out of places is beyond me, I believe. Alright, Masters of Evil APOC. Use Pegasus for Gamma Doom in 5. And then just go back to old reliable for quick hold with Emma and something else. What's the other thing? Emma. Loki? No. Oh, Omega Red. Oh, Omega Red's on defense. Man, Kestrel and Infinity Iron Man worked so well there. Why aren't we using new warriors? Out of curiosity. Emma, Tangled, Val, Nova. I think Val's on defense as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Val must be on defense as well, because otherwise he'd be right at the top there. Yeah, I move in this... What? I flight training on Saturday, so I'm replacing a lot of things. Thank God, me and my family... Our country is hell, so we own trailers, pickups. You're moving to your... Like, this is your retirement house that you're moving to? Is it... Did I miss something? I really didn't think you closed on that. Like, that's a fast close. Holy cow. Wow, congratulations, Hefe. I didn't realize it was going to be anywhere close to that quick. It is a good point about the Kestrel with the Doombots. I do like that. Yeah, okay. So, Pegasus. Do our new warriors go against the hive mind? What's the room rule here anyways? It's like when you get positives, they last longer. When you get negatives, they last longer. So he's going to just steal all the negatives and get rid of them. So we need to get rid of their red goblin relatively quickly. Although maybe that's just in raids. I am aggressive and push them hard, lol. Thinking financing people and repair people might hate me. If I'm not, I definitely am. Receiving cards. Few and far between, I'm thinking, Faust. All right, so Superior 6 into Extreme. I love that. Tangled Web, Nova, Emma here. We need to figure out who the 5th is. I'm not sure about that one. I love that. I think that's totally fine. I think that's totally fine. So, do we have a secondary instead of new warriors? And who is our 5th over here? $1,600. How much of that is Quicksilver? Quicksilver's a lot of that. That's a big, beefy Quicksilver. That's gross. So we're using those for... We haven't used Eternals anywhere. We're not using our Doom. I don't think Doom's great here, but it's technically an option. Do we have Shang-Chi? Yes, we do. We could do Shang-Chi. He's getting a little bit lower nowadays, but he is an option. He's an option. Okay. Let me just mute this channel that people will not shut up in for a bit. Notifications. Mute server for 3 hours. There we go. Enough of you guys. Okay. Tangled Web, Nova, Emma, Chi. I feel like he's going to evaporate before we actually get to use him. And then Hivemind. Does New Warriors make sense here? If we did Eternals here, they're going to give negatives, and those negatives are going to last for a long time, right? That's how that works. When a positive effect is applied, blah, blah, blah. When a negative effect is applied to a character, increase the duration of all negative effects on allies of that character by 1 to a maximum of 3. All right. Too far. And realistically, like they're pretty small. We might actually get a double tap. Maybe we go with somebody like a big time just to go faster. So if we did Eternals, Falcon, Loki, big time Spider-Man. There's a lot of speed. Big time Spider-Man probably goes, I think he goes first to weaken some people. And then I kind of think Emma, no, whatever her name is, the female Eternal. Wow. Cersei. I think Cersei'd go before Buddy because of Loki. I think that's how that works. That's interesting. I don't know if that's good or not, but I kind of want to try it. What would the numbers look like on that? Let's take that really quickly. So we're going to go Eternals, Big Time Spider-Man. The other two are very low, but that's fine. Yeah, Loki makes her go first? Okay. Oh, did we? Huh. We might not have Loki. We should have found him already. He must be on... Oh, there's Kid Loki. Oh, no, but maybe he's with our Darkhold. Okay, so we don't have Loki. That sucks. Can still do Falcon. He's way down here. Somewhere. Realistically, I don't imagine there'll be much fight left in them after this. Well, we're either going to use Spider Slayer or Vulture in room number 1. So whichever one we don't use, we'll use here. I think that makes sense. At least enough sense for me. Alright, so going back to here. We're going to go Eternals, Falcon, Loki. No Loki. So it's going to be... How do I think Vulture, Mysterio, Big Time Spider-Man, Gwenom, Spider Slayer would work? I think that that would work well, but I also think that tears into two different teams. Yeah, that tears into two different teams that I don't necessarily want to do. Because you take Spider Slayer and Vulture out of Superior 6, who do you replace them? Like, who's that fifth member over there? And I like to keep Gwenom in the hive mind when I use Super Skrull so that he's got 2 villains and 2 heroes. So he gets that extra bonus. Might be unnecessary, but that's what I like to do. So... Hey, Ouija, how you doing? Oh, that's a good point. Did we... I wonder if we heard back from them yet. Not yet. Okay. How's your night going, sir? Hope you're doing well. I might take you up on that offer, challenge. I do have a camera and mic. Are you talking about coming on the game show? Doing the movie trivia? Because that'd be awesome. Hive mind. 214-187, 214-187, 214-187. Nice. I do remember that. Yeah, you'd be more than welcome to. I need to find a competitor for you. We're working right now on getting Bendable Straw and ZKG lined up. We working on their photo earlier before we went live. I might need to ask Bendable for a different photo. I'll probably freeze and be like, yep, I got nothing. Well, I mean, it happens. It would be a pretty boring show, but it happens. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. They're both really good guys, very entertaining. And it'll be fun watching them bounce off each other. Only episode number 3, but so far it's been going relatively well. The views for the replays aren't live, but like doing it live on Twitch, it gets a lot of views. And then I put it on YouTube, and I think like everybody who wants to see it has already seen it. It's like, all right. At least it's there for, you know, all time. People can go back and watch it. 400, 187. Did you do your Cosmic Crucible already? How'd you do? That's not right. 807,393. I thought you were doing that on purpose. I really did. All right. Bums me out how many numbers we missed up here, and I think I deleted them off my phone already. Been out all night, just got home, looking at it now. Oh, I hope it goes well for you. I'm feeling pretty confident in a couple of rooms and completely unconfident in others. So we're going to go ahead and take on our... Who put Scroll with Darkhold? Ah, that's a new one. I've not seen that. The one we're personally worried about is this 2.4 million point Dormammu bullshit. I think we're going to go Super Skrull Hive Mind in this one. Do I not have that saved as an option? Let's actually sort these. I thought they were sorted. Ooh. I don't think we need Apocalypse here. Although he does add a ton of beef. Interesting. Do we not have a regular... How far down does it have to go? There. Wow. That's not the team I want to use either. No, I must not have it made. There's no way it's down this low. There's no way. Okay, so let's go back up. Are you saying save Super Skrull for the APOC in 6? Yeah, no, I'm not using both of them here. That would be mildly suicidal. I was going to run Masters of Evil and Apocalypse into their unlimited Apocalypse, was my thought process. My Apocalypse is a little bit bigger than theirs. And then pretty much just Kang needs to... Oh, it's Emma! Oh, I didn't recognize it was Ebba, so they're going to go faster. But that means they don't have a Gambit, which is really nice. So the Hive Mind here are good here because they're going to take away their revives, which is nice. Their Black Knight's not terribly strong, but everything else is. Gosh. Should I be more worried about this than I currently am, is I guess the actual question. I guess I just don't know how badly Black Knight counters Super Skrull. Like, is it worth it to save Super Skrull and go full on just Hive Mind? Can we survive that? Anytime a character gains energy, they gain additional energy. So they're going to gain additional energy from Captain America. When every character dies, allied characters gain 1 ability. Ultimate abilities cost 3 more ability energy. Okay. .7 versus 1.9. What does Void Knight's kit actually say? Because he gives a ton of energy out, but I think he only gives it to Hive Mind, right? Generate 2 ability energy for all Hive Mind allies. Generate 1 ability energy, additional energy per Hive Mind ally for this character. Fill this character speed bar. Yeah, so he only does it for himself and the other Hive Minds. So... I mean, we don't have all night. What's the worst case scenario? We back out and try it again with something bigger? My new warriors are tiny. They'd be punching up like 1.4 million against this team. How big is my scroll? That's 316. 500. If we did bring Apocalypse into here, then what do we do against this team in the far right? Can we bring in... Because we could potentially bring in... no, I don't know. I don't like that. In 6. But I was going to use MOE with Apocalypse. That was the thought process, at least. F it. Let's see what happens. Does it not stay sorted? I thought it stayed sorted when you were done. Like, why is this team... Oh, because these numbers are artificially inflating it? Is that what's happening? Interesting. All right, well, this is going to be interesting or laughable. Possibly both. You never know. It could be so bad it's funny. All right, so we're going to go for that just to give him the... We know the ability block won't land, but we'll give him the exposed. And that gives me a chance to heal up a little bit. Pull everybody in. So that should get rid of his revive. Did not get rid of his revive. Oh, maybe because it was a counterattack and not an actual attack? Heck yeah. Okay, so only one character's got a revive left, and we're doing just fine. I would love to get rid of Captain Carter as soon as possible. That should do it. Nice. Okay. Likes it. All right, off to a good start. Now, can we keep the momentum going? I think we'll do MOE APOC next, as that's the next one that I'm kind of nervous about. We are bigger than them, which is handy, but they're going to be faster than us, which is bad. Let's see how it goes. Get in there and get our shit done. Kind of want to go back and edit some of those videos, but it's just... Oh, it's gonna be tough time-wise. Funnily enough, if I wasn't on training tomorrow, ability block. Let's ability block Rogue. Didn't ability block her. That's unfortunate. We'll smack her around a little bit. Ooh, slowed her down nicely. Can we just take her out of the field? All right. A stunned rogue is a good rogue. We're going to taunt over here just so nobody else gets to do anything. I mean, we could do this on rogue so we get the secondary attack, but realistically, I mean, I really think she's just going to go down. Well, good thing we did that. All right, and we'll Falcon Punch APOC into Oblivion. And a Kangbang for 1. Yes, please. Nice. Looking good. All right, that was 2 very efficient attacks. I'll take that. Can we keep this train going with Pegasus into Gamma? I don't know if I've ever done Pegasus into Gamma. Oh, this is the tech room. Ooh, that should be very good for us. No, that is the wrong team entirely, Dan. Let's try clicking the right buttons. At least in the menus. We know we're not going to touch the right buttons in the actual game. All right. That's fine. We're going to try and ignore you as much as humanly possible. Can we just kill a Doom? Not quite, but pretty close. Wow! Bad call. Get it over with, I guess? Rough. As long as our rescue stays alive, we should be okay. That's going to hit everybody, right? Attack all enemies. We don't really want to hit him if we don't have to. Primary and adjacent. So let's go ahead and hit here. Spread 3 negative effects, excluding stun from the primary target, to all adjacent enemies. Nice. Okay. 1 less Doom to worry about. Get wrecked, nerd. All right. Pew pew. Beauty. Watch me fuck up on one of the easy matches now. Those are the hard ones out of the way. Thank you very much, Hotep. That was some good advice. What's up, gnomes? We're just crushing Cosmic Crucible. We're at least halfway through it. We'll see if we can finish off this gravy ride. That wasn't a saying, but you know what I mean. We finished off what I think are the harder of the 3 nodes. Now we just got the easier ones to go, so that's awesome. We're going to go with what we know, which is going to be the Sinister Six. Do we have an actual... I think we're going to go with the actual Sinister Six. Except we need to change this around a little bit because we always get this wrong. Squads. Yeah, no, I wanted to replace it. It's already done. Okay, so I just need to delete this one. Fair enough. I typically prefer Vulture to this guy, but I know I usually get outvoted on that. I think it's gonna be fine. I think we're gonna walk over this either way. What are you up to tonight, Gnomes? What do you got going on? Did you finish your Cosmic Crucible already? All right. Not much, man. Yes, I did score 50,182. Very respectable score. Well done. Looking through the roster and planning some DD7 picks. Nice. I honestly, I'm so far away from entering DD7 that it's just one of those, like, do I even bother, like, thinking about it, or do I just kind of, eh. We'll get there eventually, don't get me wrong, but, like, do I want to start building? Because, like, the best teams in this game aren't in this game yet, so, like, how much do I want to focus on, like, what I think is the best city team right now? Don't bring him back, you son of a bee. Oh, good, he did. Oh, he did, damn it. All right, well, that's going to hurt our efficiency, but I think we still win this one pretty clearly. If we could just take a turn. There we go. We'll bring in Shaka. Yeah. You're absolutely right. That would have been the right call. I kind of thought we were just going to take Nightcrawler out with that one hit, but c'est la vie. There, no more Gambit, no more fight. Cool. Well, that was easy. Yeah. It was absolutely a misplay. It was just one of those, like, I thought I was going to actually do more damage than I really did, but I should have just done, not worried about the damage, just done the ability block. Only slowed us down a little bit. I think we still win that one pretty hands downy. Hands downy? Okay, so we do have this fight left, and we have most of the team we usually use. We're going to have to improvise a little, and that's fine. So who do we like as our fifth? Let's see, what would we write down? Do we like Doom, or is that too slow and we want to go with... because we're thinking Shang-Chi, but he might be a little bit low for what we're trying to do here. I do kind of like Doom here. The other potential option is Vulture. Not that he really gets a whole lot of synergy or anything. He's just a big, strong dude. I think we go Doom. Yeah, I believe he's Tech Mystic. Fair. So Vulture or Shang-Chi? You were saying Shang-Chi earlier. I'm just nervous about how low he is. I feel like he's going to die before he does anything. And then we're going to use the other guys in the next one, right? Whoop. Eternals, Falcon, Vulture, big time. Yeah. So this is where we might go off the rails a little bit. 1 out of 5. 6 ain't bad. The size of that Quicksilver is discouraging. Hey, Kevin. I kind of think I like Vulture better here. He's gonna... I guess he doesn't have the drain. Not as good of a drain, at least. Yeah, if anything, I'd probably try and slow down either Wong or Morgan Le Fay. Try and negate getting stuck behind his taunt and try and just not let her do any of her stuff. Ideally. Using Pegasus on the other team like really made short work of the other team, but it does hinder what our options are here, because I think we'd walk right through this with Kestrel and Iron Man, but we're probably still fine. Fake it till you make it. That doesn't really apply in video games, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so big time steals the death proof so we can survive a hit. Does this hit adjacent, primary, and adjacent targets for 300? Clear 2 positive effects. So we're going to go over here. Wait, actually. Clear 2 positive effects. Maybe we do go over here. Get the Nova Stun on Morgan. And then assuming we don't get stuck. Ah, we did get stuck on it. Dang it. Because he's going to have that for a while now. Attack all enemies for 25 and reduce speed bar. So that's what we don't want to do to Quicksilver, right? Or do we just do it anyways because it's going to hit everyone? Man, the frickin' taunt on this guy lasts for so damn long. There we go. Okay, now we can go back to actually fighting who we want to fight. We did lose Emma, but that was predictable. Okay, we got Morgan and the other one. That's good. That's good. Get rid of Doctor. Nice. Didn't love that she healed, but so be it. I think we can just almost auto it at this. Oh, no, that was wrong. Ugh. Whatever, just all in on Quicksilver. Nice. That's a win, boys. Unfortunate to lose Emma, but so be it. How much will that hurt us? All right. Eternals. What were we thinking? Falcon, we used him big time. We don't have Loki to rely on. Falcon's way down there. Let's just cut to the chase. He's down at the bottom. There. Probably switch that. We should go first. We should give some negatives, and if we can blow somebody up, we should be in good shape. Falcon's gonna make us go quicker. It's kind of a hodgepodge, not gonna lie, but we'll see what happens. This is gonna be disrupt, right? Gain stealth and clear anti-slow. Attack all enemies for 300. Flip all positives and negatives. The primary. And apply disrupted. Okay. Boop. Okay, we lost Falcon. That's unfortunate. We're going to lose Shang-Chi. That's unfortunate. Holy shit. That hit harder than I thought it was going to. Damn, okay. Well, that sucks. He doesn't have Cersei anymore, so he's not going to double tap. Assuming he even survives. I think we have to back out. I mean, we could stay and they'd all get exhausted. But then what do we have left to come in? Not much. No, I think we need to keep them alive. Because we're going to want them again, not Falcon. He died quickly, and that just gave them speed bar, which was bad for us. Didn't think of that until I started the fight. I hope we don't lose the week because of that mistake. So we definitely don't want to bring anybody that's going to bring in bodies. How are the new warriors against Hive Mind? Be a little bit of a punch up, but nothing too drastic. I was wondering about Death Seed. I wasn't sure. I don't hate it. I just don't know if it's... Well, I guess it should be relatively strong. That's the last time I even used Death Seed. Here we go. So it's a little bit of a punch down, not much. Yeah? Okay, I feel like New Warriors I like a little bit better. Wherever they are. It's... So the Death Seed to be a bit above punch down. New Warriors is a bit of a punch up. You always clean up with Death Seed if needed. That's true. I feel like we kind of want to focus on Red Goblin, because if he gets those negatives out, we're going to get really screwed. Alright, well, we have to keep this one no matter what, and then we'll come in with Death Seed if we have to after this. On one hand, Void Net's the smallest, but on the other hand, if Red Goblin gives us a bunch of negatives, we're going to keep them forever. Piercing, apply bleed, offense, defense, on Crucible, offense, apply trauma and heal block. One down, two down. This is going significantly better. Okay, with him out of the way, I don't feel like we're really even in danger at this point. She's blinded. Let's go for Carnage. Oh, I wish we'd done this the first time. Okay, noted. Whoop, go away. All right. What's up, Dog San? Cool. All right. How'd we do? We only had to back out once, more than I'd like to have, but not terrible. Although that hurts us for like, what, 400 points? Ugh. Ugh. This is the problem I've been having this season, is like, it's not a bad score. It's just, it's usually better for my opponent. Of course he hasn't played yet. Why would he have? Frustrated. Last week, so mad. I got my best score ever. I got 50,201, beating my previous best score by 1. My opponent didn't play. So I got my best score ever, and I beat him 50,201 to nothing. Thanks, guy. And that was round 3. That was like for all the marbles. So we went 3-0 last week, but you know, does it count if they don't even play? I mean, I guess it does. Winning's still winning, but Would have been nice if he got like 50,900 or something. No, 50,190 or something, like close, where he's like, oh, I'm doing really well. And then I can crush his dreams. No, he just didn't have dreams at all. Wank. Okay. What are we doing? We're spending incursion energy and we're blitzing, right? I think that's what we're up to. Eternal Vengeance. Play war battles. Earn stellar spectral fragments from arena and daily free claims. Okay. Well, we can do another arena attack, I guess. See if we can crack top 20. That's not arena. It's funny. I thought I clicked arena. Top 21. Not terrible. Can we do better? There's no super scroll there? I think we're going into that. I'm a southwestern. I guess I'm more East Coast. Whatever. I am more south than some parts of the states. Let's put it that way. I think that's true. And it doesn't mean I'm not nice just because I want to see some dreams get crushed. You can want both. I can very politely ask to crush your dreams. Thank you very much. Excuse me, sir. Might I ruin your day? Excellent. Ha ha ha. I did see that. That was fantastic. All right. It's weird to not do this, but it feels like it's just been working out better for us to just do the basic into him, which is weird, but... And she's going to get her ultimate off, then we can go over... Not her ultimate, her taunt off, and we can start attacking her a little bit. Don't kill Skrull. Not yet. Wasn't anticipating him being ability blocked at that point. That sucks. Oh, okay. He survived that hit. Will he survive the next one? Their Epoch's hurting, which is good. Our Black Knight's dead, which is bad. Ah, Super Scroll went down. We lose. Oh, we lost her too? Gross. Alright. That sucks. Apocalypse going down is good for us. I don't think it's going to matter, but it's good for us. Yeah, no, we're toast. Boo! They didn't even need a Super Scroll, jerks. How rude. Alright, so we did Arena, we've done our Cosmic Crucible. I guess we have to do War. There's nothing special we have to do, right? It's just War attacks. Don't need Kang shards, but sure, I do need Lizard shards. I'll take those. What are we doing for this? Battle with arch enemies in Raid, War, Cosmic Crucible, Arena, and Blitz. Alright, well I think... It was like Apocalypse, Super Skrull, Goblin were all arch enemies. Let's see what we got. Arch enemy. Oop. Okay, so... Wow, all the really big bads. And then... Kind of the people you'd expect. Just blitz a lot? That's kind of what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure that I made the right team for blitzing. Apocalypse, Super Skrull, Goblin, Loki, and Sabretooth. Let's just go with that. Blitz. No, 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 no. You. 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 What the hell is going on? Get out of here. You? Doom wasn't one, was he? I don't think so. It was Loki, wherever Loki is. Loki! Fight! Yeah, that's over the course of 7 days. I'm not terribly concerned about that. Just want to get this over quickly. Yeah, it's like 1 rotation a day or something. Like it's piddly. I'm actually shocked that it's still they kept it. I honestly thought that they were gonna like up it or something. Cool. I'm just curious how much that actually did. I didn't actually check the numbers on how May Will You Tremble. Got further to go. How many points is it for doing that? 20 points per? You get 2,400 to go. Okay, that's going to take a while. All right, fair enough. We'll just do a full blitz rotation. You win, game. Make me bore my audience. More so than I already do. All right, well, while we're hitting random buttons, anybody watch anything interesting lately? I went back and watched The Rescuers with my daughter, my youngest. She enjoyed that. It was actually pretty fun. What else did we watch? We watched Poor Things. My wife and I did. It was interesting. Would not have thought that a movie with that much naked Emma Stone would have been that unsexy. I started watching Blue-Eyed Samurai. I'm only 1 episode in, but I enjoyed the first episode. It's just a matter of I need to find time to watch the next episode. But I did enjoy the first episode quite a bit, so that's the one I want to get back to. It looked like I watched after the first episode has like a not a preview sound, but like a trailer for the next couple episodes, and it's like there is a lot that's going to happen in 7 episodes. It's like, ooh, there's going to be a lot going down in this show. And I think, if I remember correctly, did Invincible just come back? Is that the second part of the second season on now? Or maybe like the first episode of the second part of the second season? That's a convoluted way of saying it, but I think that's true. Have to go give that a check. I really enjoyed the first season, and so far the second season. It's just a matter of finding time. Like, there's so... Not only is there a ton of content, but now like that I've been streaming, making YouTube stuff, work, family, like it's just, my God, where do the days go? It's already 10:30. We still have so much stuff to do here. I got videos I should edit. Oh, I would love to call in sick tomorrow, but I'm on training, so I really don't have an option. I watched the Black Knight series on Netflix. Wasn't bad, but I'm a fan of dystopian movies. I've never even heard of that, but I also like dystopian futures. Oh, I guess you didn't say futures, you just said dystopian movies, but interesting. I will have to look Black Knight up. It's a TV show? You said series, obviously. Black Knight is the oxygen one? No idea. Oh, that's one that I watched. Korean. Okay. I watched, there's an Adam Sandler movie called Spaceman. What the heck was that? It was very weird. This isn't really spoilers. It shows you in the video, but like he either hallucinates or meets an alien. It never quite tells you which. But the alien looks like a giant spider. It's out there. It's interesting. It's a lot of good actors for what it is, but I can't say it was entirely my cup of tea, and I usually like movies like that. Like, I feel like the concept of it isn't something that turns me off. It's just the execution of it was just kind of like, what was the point by the end of it? You know what I mean? I was just like, it's fine. How long is Black Knight? How many episodes are we talking? 1 hour episodes, I assume? The problem with blitzing is not only does it take time, but it also requires me to be active with my mouse, so I can't even, like, go look something else up while blitzing. Like, at least if it was like, oh, I'm going to sim a fight, then I'd have like 30 seconds to go do something else. Speaking of which, oh, we did all those. Yay, go team. Did we do all those? Oh no, we lost. 50 minutes, 7 or 8, that's not bad. I think back to when I used to, like, really binge a lot of TV shows and stuff like that. And a part of me really misses it because I really enjoyed like being up in the know on things. And another part of me is like, I'm good. There's so much else going on. Not that I'm like out exploring the world or anything. Like I'm still sitting behind this computer screen, but it's more interactive, you know? Having people to talk to and whatnot. Alice in Borderlands, I have not. I've seen that poster? Thumbnail? I don't know. Whatever Netflix has. I'm aware of that one at least. I've heard of it. But no, I've never seen it. I'm excited for the 3 Body Problem movie on the 21st and the Civil War movie. The Civil War movie looks good. A little bit terrifying, but good. I'm excited for the 3 Body Problem. Civil War. I liked Alice in Borderlands. Interesting. I am not opposed. I don't know anything about it. What's the real quick synopsis on it? And would you recommend that or Black Knight? I guess. See what I mean? Like I could go watch a trailer, but we're sitting here hitting 4-button blitzes. What a fun game. I know nobody's twisting my arm, but. Your friends go into a building and come out and the entire world has changed? They have to play games to live or die? That's Alice in Borderlands? That sounds intriguing. Is that one Korean as well? Like, is that all subtitles? I'm not necessarily opposed to subtitles. I'm just curious what I'm getting myself into. And, like, what level of gore are we talking about if they're, you know, potentially all dying? Feel like it's dubbed? Okay. Black Knight could be remade with Jason Statham, so if you like those kind of movies, you'll like that. Alice in Borderlands is like a really messed up escape room, but dubbed. Okay, well, based off literally just that description, I think I would rather try Alice in Borderlands than Black Knight. I don't know, Statham doesn't... Like, when you say Jason Statham, I think of, like, the Crank movies where he's just, like, going the whole time. I'm just like, meh. That being said, he's, like, one of the leads in my favorite movie of all... Well, one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Snatched. So, I mean, he's got a bit more range than that. He just tends to do those ridiculous over-the-top action movies, which, if that's what you're referring to, I'd probably lean the other way. I'd still, like, watch the trailer and make up my own mind, but, you know, just letting you know. Based off those two descriptions, one was more appealing. Almost there. Ooh, X-Men 97 comes out in like a day, doesn't it? That comes out on Wednesday as well? Is that accurate? Any Guy Ritchie is awesome. I liked his first two an awful lot. Oh, The Gentleman was good. I didn't care for Rock and Rolla. I might have to check that one out again at some point. I don't really need this team anymore. That was an old season thing. All right, so we're done all the Blitz things. Black Knight is oxygen is a rare commodity. One of the delivery drivers is a badass motherfucker, and he's part of a revolution. I feel like at the rate that Jason Statham would have to move in something like that, he'd be burning up a lot of that rare commodity pretty quickly. Oop. All right. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the offers, as there is, I want to say 66,000 Gear tier 16s things on the line for 6 power cores. I realize that because of the things that have happened recently, Gear tier 16 is not the most exciting thing ever, but I mean, for 6 power cores, it's essentially free. Might as well check that out. Have you watched the Twisted Metal series? I kind of like that. It's kind of like that. The delivery drivers are the main guys, and they fight off hunters and a corrupt system. I have not. I think that one's on Paramount Plus, which I had for a little while, pretty much just to watch The Offer, and then I got rid of it. I think I watched Halo as well. You know what? Halo was not... The Halo TV show was not the Halo video games, but I still found it entertaining. I log in with Facebook, so the game is closed to me right now. Why is that? Why is the game closed on Facebook? Also, hey, Wolves. I went to buy some of the fuck-up offers this morning so I could buy the Black Knight Pass, the Ultra Cores, and they were gone. Sad face. Oh, wait. Shh. I don't want to be there. I want to be over here. Did I? What? Can I click here? Oh, good. Okay. Whew. I was going to say, they just changed lanes. If I screwed up already, that wouldn't be good for me. We're doing 2.3. Do you think we can... Can we sim it? It's going to cost some power cores if we don't. Yeah. Sorry, never mind. Missed what you said there. I don't know why, but Facebook login is not an option right now. That sucks. Let's go over here for a second. Is that something people are aware of? Yes, it is. People are talking about it in the Envoy chat. So hopefully that'll be up soon. When is this? As of an hour ago, the devs were looking into it. So hopefully they get that fixed up relatively quickly. But it sounds like it might be on Facebook's end, so we'll see. I'll mess up first. Strike 1 for incursions, strike 3 for Greek. Oh, that sucks that you're in 2 different rooms. They did officially get back to you and tell you that, Foss? I know you were asking earlier. All right. We got it once. Let's try it again. Woo! See what happens. If we can sim the boss node, we're in really good shape. It's thinking about it. It's thinking real hard. Hey! All right. So our tech team seems to be okay. Let's see how our mutant team is. We just started doing 2.3, so we're still in the testing phase to see how we're doing. 1.9. It's not bad. Let's give her a go. I want to say my mutants, other than Cyclops, are all level 98, which is as high as they can be. So hopefully defeat. Wow, we didn't even do very much damage. That sucks. All right, let's heal up and go back in. Turn the sim off. I should hit 103 hours. Holy shit, good job. Now to spend 40 billion on gear. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, heals all around. And we'll go back in and try this manually and see how we do. Wow, that's impressive. Good job. I'll admit, I haven't been pushing as hard as I know that I could be. It's just one of those things where, like, I'll get to 100. It's going to happen. It's not like I've got a ton of, like, gear and money anyways. So, like, I couldn't bring up my whole roster to 100 even if I wanted to. So I was like, we'll get there. What is hiding back there? What is behind Dormo? Val. All right, let's punch her. We can get rid of Robley, Emma, and Rhino. Nice. Got all the ultimates ready. Okay, so let's calm down with the ultimates and just start doing some basics and building up. There we go. Ability blocks, love it. Don't love how much damage that was. Ooh, don't love that at all. All right, so can we get a Forge ultimate to bring that back so we don't have to spend cores? And he's a striker, so we will get a double hit here. Let's just do this. We're just going to attack basic anyways. Let's see if we can get it done. I think she's going to die to, like, splash damage. Yeah, there she goes. And then hopefully we can build up so we've got all of our ultimates ready to go. I've got enough gold to level my Cosmic Crucible defense to 100. That includes my 5 city characters. Hopefully I can get more gold to level my offense before I attack tomorrow. That'd be amazing. That is a fair point. I guess the faster you can get to 100, the more beneficial it'll be for things like that. All right, got one more attack in us. Let's see if we can do this. We'll do it manually as well. It's funny that our tech team could, like, kill everything, and I know they're not as high leveled as this team is. Although I guess they're mostly 7 stars, whereas we're missing some red stars on these guys. In-game economy is still by far the biggest problem in Marvel Strike Force. That, I mean, yes, but they're 100% doing that on purpose too. They're playing on that FOMO and that, like, oh, I need to get all these things right now. My mutant team is 300,000 higher TCP than my tech or mystic, but struggle more with the raids. That's interesting because they're also newer than those 2 other teams. I had Nightcrawler's dead. I'd look away from the screen for 1 second. Let's bring him back. Hi, Nightcrawler. Welcome back. Pew pew. Man, there's so many things I want dead right now. Does he just hit primary? Chain to adjacent 1 for damage. I kind of want her just gone so she doesn't heal or do anything stupid. I know that's not the most threatening target, but I just want her gone. For each enemy with charged, gain 1 charge to a maximum of 10. So I don't have to hit the enemy with charge, I just need to have the enemy charge. Boop. Nice, nice. Okay. We'll save that. He's a striker, so we'll get the double tap. Let's pew pew. Nope. Is this stun? Good, okay. We do have another rogue to deal with, but hopefully this will get rid of the first rogue. It did. Love it. Love it. Is this the boss node? No, this is the second node. This is the second node. Okay. Beauty. Well, that went pretty well. Of course they are, but the free-to-play economy used to be 1 level increase or gear tier behind. Now it's 2+ level increase to 1-2 gear tiers. Only large spenders are going to buy gold training offers, and making those primary bottlenecks will drive down other spenders. So the one thing, like, I guess I could go back and watch some of my old videos. That would be one way of doing it. But I don't write down how events go and stuff like that. So I don't have the ability to go back and just be like, oh, this event we did this, and this event we did this, other than go back and watch old videos, which I guess would work. But in my brain, we used to get, as a free-to-play player, it used to be possible to get to like milestone 18 pretty regularly. And now it feels like we're usually getting to like milestone like 12. And it's just like, I don't know, that feels kind of shitty. Like there's that much stuff left on the line there. I don't love that. I know it's not quite what you're talking about, but it's kind of the same idea of like the free-to-play is getting left further and further behind. Used to be 17, 18, now it's 14, 15. Yeah, like it's just not what it used to be. We'll save up and do that later, and maybe somebody will help us out and get rid of that one for us. 30%, so I think that was kind of the goal we were hoping for. We're not getting 90% anytime soon. We really struggled to get 80% on 2. Yeah. Well, it's been an issue for a while. Like I get from their perspective why they do it, but it's frustrating. Like if there are 2 milestones where it's like, no, you're not going to get this without spending money, my brain would be like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like you're a company at the end of the day, you want to make money. And like the nice thing with this game is there's no in-game advertising, so I don't know that they get paid a dime for all the free-to-play players. I think it's literally just they need to try and convince free-to-play players to spend money on this game. But the fact that there are no ads in this game is amazing, because I don't know, like I've got kids and some of the games they play are infuriating, the amount of ads they like thrust upon you. So I do like that this game is free to play, and if that means that I don't get to get the top like 3, 4, 5 milestones in an event, so be it. I guess that is what it is. But it's frustrating because we used to, I guess. They remove the ability to finish milestones by spending time instead of money. Yeah. Those points are usually capped, and anything past that is spender only. Yeah, I don't remember there being caps back in the day. Maybe I'm just forgetful. I don't know. I have to thank one or two events just to be able to do above average on another event. They sell our info, don't need ads. I missed what you were saying there for a second. I thought you were telling me that I was on ads. I was like, well, wouldn't that be ironic if I'm just like, man, ads suck, and I hate the fact there are ads in games, and I'm so glad there's no ads in this game, and you guys were on an ad at Twitch? That would have been fucking priceless for me. I don't know. Hypocrisy at its finest. To be fair, players complains about the option to spend time to grind events. I loved grindy events, but the majority of players hated them. I don't mind a grindy event if you're doing something. Blitzing 48 times a day is not doing something. Now, that being said, there are times where I actually like the blitzing events, as like, you know, I know, hate me all you want. Because I find myself, I'm so trained to log into this game 38 times a day. Like if I'm bored watching TV, I'll log into the game. If I'm sitting on the toilet, I'll log into the game. If I'm doing basically anything other than driving, I'll log into the game. And a lot of the times, there's nothing to do, and I log into the game and I'm like, I guess I'm done, and I'll just move on. Whereas if there's a blitz heavy event, there's almost always something to do. Now, is blitzing fun? No, it is not. I don't enjoy that aspect of it, but it doesn't, in a weird way, my brain likes it because my brain doesn't feel like I just wasted my time by opening up the app. Does that make any sense? I have no idea. It's not like WRR where... Oh, Diamond Dave coming with 20 viewers. Thank you so much, buddy. I greatly appreciate that. How was your stream, sir? I hope it went very well. We finished our Cosmic Crucible with a respectable score, but our opponent has not started yet, so we don't know where he is at. We're at 49,780. I'll take it. It's not bad. We had to back out of one fight. Other than that, it went fairly well. I hope your Cosmic Crucible also went very well. Mostly well. I just got hit with a stupid Facebook bug on LD Player. You're not able to sign in? Are you having that issue? Wolf is in our chat and he's saying he's having the same issue. Correct. That sucks. Were you already logged in and it kicked you out? Or it just wouldn't let you log in the first place? So what I can tell you is that the devs are aware of it, and as of an hour and a half ago, they were looking into it. I don't think there's any new developments since then. One person was saying that it might be a Facebook problem, in which case there's really not a lot that Scopely can do about it, which is unfortunate. But glad you had a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. If you got to run, I understand. And if you don't, feel free to hang out for a little bit. Are you in my Discord? I don't even know. If you are in my Discord, I can give you the content creator tag. You could jump into voice for a minute. But if you don't want to, or if you got to run, I totally understand. Old school blitz release, I would get 242 shards for 6 days of blitzing. 240 is pretty good. Gotcha, that's good. I was about to go on a Google rampage to find more information. Well, I can help you out a little bit. Newer blitz grinds, I would do the days and get 200, 250, so about the same. I'll be here, I just need to hit the restroom and I'll be right back. No worries. Now it's sitting grind for me 140 shards. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I was wondering, like, that sounds like... What are you complaining about? That sounds like it's the same number. Wow, that's a big hive mind. Gross. Yeah, I understand why nobody has touched those two teams. That's disgusting. How's the bridge looking? We joined a new alliance, and they're much higher up in war than I used to be. So it's like, ooh, culture shock. These are getting real. I tell you, I really wish they had a practice mode for Cosmic Crucible rooms. That way you could try out theory crafting without facing a loss. I would spend a lot more screen time if they had that. That would be amazing, and I'm not going to lie, we've talked about that a lot. They know that they want to do something like that. I just don't know if they want to... I don't know that they know how to do something like that. Now, the one problem with that would be if you could create the exact scenario, then you could just, like... Everybody would be getting 50,200, you know what I mean? Because they'd just be like, oh, I'm going to build this team. That didn't work. I'll build this team. That didn't work. I'll build this team. That didn't work. Okay, I'll build this and I'll move this around a little bit until you just then it would really come down to RNG mattering a lot because it just, I don't know. I could see that getting ugly. Oh my God, Purple Sticky would spend so long preparing if he could actually just go and test drive them first. If they did it, it would only be available when no Cosmic Crucible matches are going. That makes way more sense. That would fix that problem significantly. For all the people that came in with Diamond Dave, thank you so much for doing that. If you haven't already, feel free to hit that follow button. It does help out quite a bit. And don't forget, if you've got an Amazon Prime subscription, that technically means you've got a Twitch Prime subscription. You should definitely use that on your favorite content creator, whether that is Diamond Dave, myself, or somebody else. Feel free. Just make sure you are using it on somebody and you're not wasting it by having it just sit in your pocket for months on end doing nothing. Like open on Saturdays so you can theory craft. Isn't it like that in the higher levels anyways? How do you mean? All right. These big teams are kind of terrifying, so... make it only available to do practice Cosmic Crucible on Saturdays. Where... Use it here. Definitely not me. Use it here. Nah, bud. Your audience is bigger than mine at the moment. Should definitely use it on you. Make it only available to do practice Cosmic Crucible on Saturdays. I like that idea, because that would be amazing, because I stream on Saturday mornings, so it'd be wonderful to have that option to be like, hey, what did people see this week that they were really struggling with, and we could work on something like that? That'd be amazing. All right. I kind of want to throw everything I can at these two and see if we can take these rooms out, because that would give us the barracks. That said, that is a cunt of a room. That way you could play around with offense and defensive teams. I like the idea. I really do. And I like the fact, I do like that you limited it away from not being available during Cosmic Crucible, because I could see it being a legitimate issue if it was available all the time. Hey, welcome. Come join the Discord. Hopefully that link works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see if we see you in a second. That looks like a Diamond Dave. My eyes see Oppenheimer. My eyes see Diamond Dave. Boom, content creator. Come join me in chat if you wish. And if not, thanks for joining my Discord. Grandmaster something like 11 people. Yeah, it's getting sad. Ooh, OG Rob jumping in there. Okay, well, if he's taking that one, let's see if we can take this one. What are we thinking? Are we thinking... No. But probably Superior 6 would handle this pretty easily, right? Even with a little bit of a punch-up? Let's move this around a little bit. Wait, that's not right. That's right. I haven't watched it, Wolves, but I've heard them talk about it quite a bit. So I'm semi-aware of it. I could be more aware. Who couldn't? All right. They're a very big team, but we're an actual war team, so I think we're okay. And if not, so what? Diamond Dave is in here. Am I missing a setting, or are you not speaking yet?
I wasn't talking.
Ah, there we go. How you doing, sir?
Excellent. How about you?
I am doing well. So you jumped on to play, and you got kicked off. Is that accurate?
I was in there. I just finished Crucible, and I was popping around. I keep like 3 LD players up at all times, and then I came back to it for something, and it gave me some sort of error, anomaly, logout issue, and so I closed the game, restarted it, and I couldn't get back in. It brings me to a like level 2 commander, which wasn't at all, panic inciting when it happened.
I've done that before. You're like, did I just lose everything? Because I guarantee you, I will quit this game on the spot if I lose everything and have to start again. That's not even...
My phone works, right? So I loaded it up on my phone. Same account, it works, no problem. So,
good. His voice volume is low. Let's turn it up.
I have access to it, but not on the computer.
Is that better, chat? Can you hear him a little bit better? I guess you have to kind of talk for that.
I'll try talking.
There we go.
Sorry, I'll try talking.
He's really quiet now. Better. Yes, we can all hear him. Fantastic. Okay. So you got your Cosmic Crucible good. So that's good at least, because that would have been really frustrating if you got like caught in the middle of a match or something.
Yeah.
We had that a couple weeks ago where I was in the middle of a match that I was crushing, and it like forced an update or something, and I was like, what? And then we lost by like 200 points or something, which I would not have lost had I crushed that match. It was just like, Oh, that's frustrating. Nothing you can do. It's
there.
just one of those things, but
Yep. Gee, thanks, LD player. Appreciate that.
yeah.
I'm gonna send you my Crucible bill.
I tend to use BlueStacks for my main account, and then you can see I've got. Oh, maybe you can't see actually. No, it's not on screen. I do have LD player open for like my baby account, so I'll sometimes like jump in there and like fight a little quick battle and then move back to the main account. I never think to actually play with the baby account. I can't imagine it's terribly exciting for anybody to watch, but
You never know.
I mean, hey, Dorky's been playing for months and people keep watching him, so
Yep.
it's I mean, that's probably more on Dorky than on the baby account, but still. So if you can't get it up and running, are you done for the night then, or I'm not really
Well, yeah, I'm
familiar
done
with your
streaming for the
schedule.
night for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then I'm just hanging around. On the other, I mean, I got 2 other accounts that are still functioning appropriately. They're not
okay.
like Facebook centric. This one, because I started on my iPhone
Yep.
years ago, it was Facebook OAuth logged in, and I never linked it to a Google account.
Gotcha.
I'm giving away so much information. People are gonna steal it. I'm kidding. It's definitely tied to something, but I have a Scopely account, which is locked, plenty secure. So
Okay.
just can't get it to work on the LD player for some reason. I guess I could try a brand new LD player instance.
Well, it's weird because like if people are like it's more people than just you talking about it.
True.
And if it is a Facebook issue, then I wouldn't imagine it would be an LD player problem. But then if you're able to log in on your phone, I don't know. That's weird.
Well, it never kicked me out on my phone. That's the other thing. Never kicked me out there.
Fair enough. Oh, they've got a sticky over here. And a very big cause. This is going to be an issue. Are you much of a war player? What do you focus on when you play?
In the process of learning war. Yeah, I will be
sounds
learning
about right.
war through a very similar situation as you. You up rank in alliances, and yeah, that's going to cause me to learn war. But I would not say that I'm a war connoisseur.
It feels like the more I ask you questions, the more you tell me about myself. Like everything I ask you is like, yeah, that's me too. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
So I mean, this has been my go-to attack team, and technically we are a higher power than they are, but that is a huge Shang-Chi, and I feel like that's going to be an issue, especially with the auto-taunt from Stinky over here. I know Pegasus also works in this situation, but I don't know. What do you think?
I don't hate it. Do you have like what is it, P-Force, I think?
I do not.
That can also work in here too?
Our Pegasus is way bigger. I feel like we would absolutely stomp them, so I kind of want to save them for something else if I can.
Yeah, and Heroes for Hire does weird things with punch-ups. Really weird things. Like, you would not believe how much they can handle a giant punch down like that.
That's fair. I mean, I know what the sticky is going to do, but I've not really seen this fight before, so it's one of those, like, I kind of want to just jump in and see how much it really alters. But I feel like it's going to mess with me pretty badly because he's going to take those first couple of hits, and then by the time his taunt goes away, it's going to be on Luke Cage. I have to focus over there. And Shang-Chi is just going to run amok for far too long. A-Force is a team that I ignored when they first came out. And the problem is at this game is it's so hard to go backwards because there's just constant waves of new stuff. And it's just like, all right, well, I don't think we're going to do enough damage to him. So I think maybe we just keep going at Absorbing Man, just try and get him off the table because he won't revive. But that's not exactly the... It's not the most exciting attack you want to do. All right, we're gonna special. and then trauma. Getting the
Now,
trauma one we
other
did
games-
actually felt pretty good, but they've got too many charges. Yeah, came right back. Sorry, what was that?
In interesting news, other games that are Facebook OAuth as well are still working on that same LD player.
Interesting.
Fun.
Do you have a stream schedule? Do you have a regular time that you go live? Okay, Shang-Chi's dead. We're good.
Yeah, I try to be live at 7 o'clock Monday through Friday, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Usually end around 10-ish, 10:30, 11, all Eastern Standard.
Okay. Yeah, we do. Mondays, I generally try to put out a YouTube video, so I sometimes come on a little bit later. This week, I didn't bother because we kind of touched on it pretty heavily in the weekly blog I do Saturday. So I didn't make that video, but I did record some stuff with Gideon and Updog that I'll need to edit at some point to try and get out. And then like Monday, Wednesdays, I do like Cosmic Crucible and War. And then Saturday mornings, I do the weekly blog, War, and just kind of whatever the audience decides. It's a little bit of more of a crap shot, but it's fun. That seems to be the one that we get the most audience on for, so.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Audience participation too.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's nice. I find mornings are really, really... So I would have assumed that evenings would have been better for Twitch before I started twitching. Or streaming, depending on how you want to say it.
Yeah.
But I have found mornings so much more beneficial. And especially like weekday mornings. Like, so once every 6 weeks, I usually work 8 to 4, and once every 6 weeks, I do a noon till 8 week. And so that week, I'll try and stream every single morning, and my numbers are like through the roof. Like right now, we're sitting at 26, and 20 of them came from you, which I greatly appreciate. Whereas like every day last week when I was working Mondays or streaming on Mondays, I was like 50 plus, which is like very rare for me. And it's like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
So
morning time is definitely very different. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's not one of those things where like, oh, 50 players, like now I can quit my job and go full time, but like, it's nice to see, right?
Yep, exactly. Validation that you're doing something right.
Yeah, right? And I mean, like last week, I had like 3 days in a row where I gained like 10 followers per stream. And it's like, wow. Yes, please. Can I keep those numbers up?
That's the real key. That's the fun times.
Yeah. Is this pure hobby for you? Do you try and make something of it, or?
No, pure hobby. Pure hobby. I would be not happy if it blew up into something bigger than it was. I don't know that I'd stick with it.
Really?
So, yeah.
I really screwed up the turn order on this. I was talking and not paying attention to what I was doing, just kind of mashing buttons. I wouldn't say that this is something that I'm trying to make a full-time gig out of because, quite frankly, I've got a pretty good full-time gig, and it's like I don't see myself giving up a government pension anytime soon.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, the more engaged the audience is, the more fun stream I tend to have, right? Like, I just feel like I put on a better show when, like, there's people to interact with and talk to. So I like that. But I guess kind of to the same point of what you're saying, if it got to the point where I couldn't keep up with chat, like I see some people where they've got like 10,000 people in chat and it's like they can't even pretend to pay attention. That would suck too, right? Because like, well, I'm not like, I've got quote unquote friends on Twitch where they're like, I know people who are moving and stuff like that. And like, I can keep up with their lives. But at that speed, like, I don't know what's going on. Like now I'm basically just talking to myself again and people are just watching me. It'd be weird. Yeah. It'd be a good problem to have, don't get me wrong, but it'd be really weird to get used to.
Right. You're just picking comments out of, it's one of those things you're just trying to grab whatever you can see, people highlighted messages. You're only reading, donations and or subscriptions, things like that. I'm sure it changes drastically.
I'd have to hire a daughter or something to come in here and just be like, okay, you just tell me what to react to. Like, just pick random things. Yeah. Cleaning agents here. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. I always do that as if they're going to respond, like as if they can answer me in real time with a voice. And like I'll ask them a question, then stop waiting for the response. Just like, no, that's not how this works. Cleaning agent's been lurking. Good to hear. I promise you, it is my best intention to slide into your DMs and figure out a time when we can get together, and I just always forget to actually do it. I would love to get on his, oh shoot, theater. Something theater. I want to say like Soapbox Theater, and I know that's not right. It looks like a ton of fun, but... MSF Theater, the game you play. Yes, that would be the one. Clearly, I'm highly engaged in your content and the game that I play, so... How long have you been streaming for, Dave?
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
I have been streaming on and off since 2018, so
wow.
Technically 6 years. We just hit our 6-year stream of affiliate anniversary.
Nice.
But yeah.
I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt you for one quick second. Is that the actual Boylon that just followed me? Because that would be an amazing little feather to put in my cap. Wow. Lurkin. Well, thank you very much, first time chatter. Great to have you here. We're just hanging out with Diamond Dave in the chat. Sorry, actually legitimately at a little bit of a loss for words. Sorry. We are just literally mashing buttons and talking. I do evening lurks. Well, glad to have you here. I'm so sorry, Diamond Dave. I completely lost track. You've been streaming on and off since 2018. What other things do you stream other than Marvel Strike Force? Or do you stream things other than Marvel Strike Force?
Yeah, only Marvel Strike Force for now.
Okay.
But I started streaming Magic the Gathering many moons ago.
Nice.
And went to Fortnite.
Yep.
And did that for like a year and a half. And then took, I don't know, 3 years off of streaming. And then I've got a small sports show that I do. Is mainly about the NFL, so I only really run it in the NFL season. So, but I do that as well because I just love talking into the end of a microphone about sports. So
nice.
That's a lot of fun.
Fair enough. We do. I don't do sports. I don't watch sports, but movies is my version of that, where I've had a couple of game shows and stuff like that, and people on here talking about movies, doing like top 5 lists, or I have the Mongoolies Movie Mayhem, where we'll do like trivia shows and stuff like that. So I've brought in other people from the Marvel Strike Force community, including Run 7, Doolam, oh my goodness, Cleaning Agent, and Eros World. And then we've got an upcoming episode with Bendable Straws and Zero Cool Gamer. So the numbers on that have not been stellar, but they're a lot of fun to do and hang out with people for. So
yeah, actually, absolutely. Sounds like fun. I can't wait for it.
I will correct myself. The numbers on Twitch have been decent. The numbers on YouTube for that have been terrible.
Yeah, it's fair. I've never tried YouTube. I mean, I've done dual streaming or whatnot, but I've never tried YouTube. It's so much effort and work for me to try to think about editing a video because I'd want it to be perfect. Whew.
Yeah. You get over that real fast.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, I want this to be better than it is. But it's also real late and I want to go to bed. So I think we're done here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's very fair.
I started with YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for a little over a year now. Oh, shoot. Are we? No, we're not. Okay. Sorry. I've been in YouTube for a little over a year now, about a year and a half maybe. And I just started streaming back in October. I had a channel set up already because I also started with Magic the Gathering years ago, and that didn't go well. So I had the channel set up. I had to change the name around a little bit and stuff to fit the new theme. But it was one of those things where like, no, I like YouTube better because I can like edit the content, really think about what I want to say, make sure that it like looks the way I want it to, stuff like that. And then very quickly fell in love with streaming. And now it's like, oh, I make like maybe one YouTube video a week now, whereas I was making like 2 or 3 before. And it's just like, it's so much more fun to get like that instantaneous reaction from the crowd where you can like talk to somebody and just hear what they have to say right away, as opposed to you put out a video and maybe it takes a couple of days before people start responding or reacting to it. Even that's starting to change now, where people are reacting faster as numbers are growing. Yep. So
no, that makes sense. Yeah, I could see the difference there.
It's fun. They're both very fun in very different ways. You need to leave the redeems on during the trivia so we can do word bans and shots. We've kind of gotten away from the shots a little bit on the channel. It was fun at first, but people were doing it like really early in the morning or like right after I brush my teeth or something. I'm like, this is getting gross and I don't like it. If you ever need some YouTube suggestions, feel free to reach out, listening into the conversation about things a bit. I would absolutely love to. I need to reach out to you on Discord. I know that Yes, I will absolutely take you up on that, Boylan, is the short answer to that. I don't know what I'm doing. I am so much more engaged in talking than actually paying attention to stuff. Some evil guy with hot sauce. Yeah, that's the other part, is not only just taking shots of alcohol. Like, I still have some of the alcohol sitting over here. But some of my chat didn't like me taking shots of alcohol because they would abstain from it. So it'd be like lemon juice or hot sauce or something. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm getting to the point where I don't feel good for the rest of the day, and it's for what? Like, I think we can pass on this.
Yeah, I do not blame you. I saw you take the shot. I think it was last weekend or maybe the weekend before.
Probably both.
yeah, you're right. What was it? Pickle juice, I think, or something.
It was
JBD Holmes was the one who was instigating using the channel points. I was like, oh no, no.
Banana pepper juice. So like pickled banana pepper juice.
That's right.
That's
right. Yes.
It stuck with me for a while. That was not a fun time. And that's where it was like, I don't need to be doing this. Like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea. Oh, okay. I think we just stop hitting buttons and just actually have fun with the conversation, because I'm just enjoying talking to you more than playing Marvel Strike Force at this point.
Fair enough.
Jacob Holmes has been with me for quite some time now. He's actually done a little bit of editing for some of my videos, which is awesome of him. He's worked on like actual movies and such, so we definitely talk about that a little bit. He'll show me some of the photos with some of the celebrities he's gotten to work with and whatnot. And he's a really nice guy, and he just is like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he exemplifies? No, that's not quite right. He's kind of what like the Marvel Strike Force audience is, in the sense of he is everywhere. Like, if you go to other people's videos, you'll almost always see him somewhere. Like, I'm assuming, do you see him in your videos very often when you're streaming?
Yeah.
Yep. That seemed like a pretty safe bet on my part, because I was like, I don't know that for sure, but like, he's almost everywhere. And that's one of the nice things about this community is like, when I was doing Magic the Gathering, the few followers that I have, I never saw them anywhere else. And the videos I've watched of other people's, I never saw their followers in my streams. You start Marvel Strike Force, and like the same people are showing up everywhere, and they're active in everybody's chat, and it's just such a amazing community. It's a group of people where everybody's seems to be on everybody's side, right? Like, everybody's wanting everyone to succeed. Everybody wants everybody to seem to do better and grow bigger. Like, for instance, there's a world where I could look at you as a competitor, and yet you raid my stream and join me in chat and bring a whole bunch of people here with me. We've got Boylon in chat, who, again, could be seen as a competitor. Now, I'm nowhere close to his level, so I'm sure he would never think of me as that. But, like, he's reaching out and be like, hey, if you ever need any YouTube suggestions, reach out to me. He doesn't have to do that, right? Like, that's just the way this community seems to be built. For the most part, there's some outliers, for sure. But I don't know. It's such a good group of people. It's such a good place to be, that even on the days where I'm frustrated with this game, I still just want to jump in here and play and be part of this because of the people around it, because of the people who make it, because of the people who play it. I'm probably ranting. I get that, but...
No. You think you make some really good points. Like, the community is what drives it for sure. I mean, I think the community is what made me want to like start streaming again, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. You're right. Other games do not have it. You know, there's too many people who do view each other as competition, or, well, if you're going to watch this person, they're going to, steal views from me. And it's like, That's probably not the case. It's never the case, but
Yeah.
And it really in Marvel Strike Force, the community is really awesome, like really, really awesome. It's one of those things. I don't even have words for it because I've been watching, a lot of the niche communities like, Magic the Gathering was very clicky. Fortnite was filled with children. I played both the Save the World and the Battle Royale. That was difficult. But and then, even in the sports world, that's just really hard. It's so saturated in sports. It's hard to grow. So I just do it cause it's fun and I love, screaming about things. But it's really hard to grow there. So, and maybe that's why I like it. I'm not trying to grow.
It's, wow. Lost my train of thought. Had a thought there for a second and it's totally gone.
My bad.
No. It's not you at all. Fortnite. I've got a couple of friends, alliance mates, who keep playing Fortnite and keep trying to get me into that game. And I